Hello, everyone. Welcome back for Apothecary Diaries, episode 4. What is that? Cuatro in Spanish? Yeah, it is. I think it is. Okay. Recap from episode 3, which you probably just finished watching, but I'm going to say it anyway. We got to see a little mini snippet, a tale of true love, a princess who couldn't be with her childhood friend. She was made a concubine for the emperor. She found a way to lose the emperor's interest in her. He went off to fight barbarians, did an awesome job over there. They recognized the hard work and effort he put in. They said, "We're going to reward you." He's like, "Oh, I want this concubine." They told her, again, girlfriend is smart. She's like, "I'm going to make sure the emperor no longer has any form of interest in me at all." Because as some of us know, what one man has an interest in, another man will want. So she's like, "I'm going to make myself crazy." Emperor's like, "Lock this heifer in her room. She delulu. We don't want that. We don't, keep her in there until it's time to send her away," which is what happened. And you got to see the moment that they reunited and they held it together. They held it together because they saw each other before they got into the carriage to drive off, and you can tell they wanted to embrace. You could tell, but they didn't, because if they did, it would have messed the whole thing up. But as soon as they got in the carriage, nobody else was around. They were able to hold each other. Girlfriend was crying because he don't had to go fight. She don't have to survive this palace. The whole time she was there, before she made herself crazy, she just isolated herself and just avoided being seen by the emperor, which was very smart. So she maintained her purity, which is something she wanted because she wants to be with the love of her life, and it happened. And basically, Mao Mao guessed it, and this one was a very good story, a part of this plot. So moving on to today's episode 4, where it gave the sneak peek of where Mao Mao is going to have to go over to purple the purple concubines pavilion. And from what we saw, her ladies in waiting are just rude. They're in her face, they're tossing her out the room. And I think I remember what happens in this episode. I think so. If I remember correctly, I think so. But they did show a clip of where the purple concubine was sick in bed. So number 4, start now. Let's go. I'm gonna say this every episode. The art style, I cannot get over. It's just so beautiful, and the backgrounds fit.
毒はございません。
That was the most professional she looked while tasting food.
待て。
Oh, it's
帝
because
に
the
初
emperor
めて
was there.
声をかけられてしまった。
噂のクスシ殿に頼みたいことがある。リファ妃の容体が悪い。しばらく見てくれないか。
見てくれ。それはつまり治せと同義だ。御意。リファ様を見るにあたり始めたのは食生活の改善だった。まず体に残った毒を排出する。そのためには繊維質の豊
Look
富
how
な
pretty. Anime food is so
利尿作用
pretty.
のあるお茶がいいだろう。これはダメ。こっちもダメで、あとこれとそれとこっちと、あ、そっちもダメで。
いい加減にしなさいよ。ここは下船の者が出入りするような場所じゃないのよ。
Girl. See? The disrespect.
先は長そうだな。食べさせて
そんな貧しい者よりも、まず病人には。
Oh my gosh, they got a freaking crab.
あれがいつもの食
Look
事
good
か。
though. She can't eat
確か
that.
に栄養は豊富だが、胃腸の衰えた病人には
I gotta pause it real quick. Have these women never been sick a day in their life? When you are... Okay. Let me calm down. Because I'm not trying to be rude, but common sense is when you are that weak and you can't eat regular food like that. Not even the whole digestive thing, because I understand they're not doctors, but even trying to chew on that stuff is exhausting. Okay. Shush. I'm a shush. I'm a shush. I'm sorry. Let's go, guys. Let's go.
すぎる。ちょっと考えればわかるだろうに。
I want to punch them all.
ちょうど
All of them.
あのままだと衰弱死はか
I gotta pause again. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Mal, I need you to, cause you smart girl. I need you to use the Emperor's name, just like this one time. I just want. So you're gonna deny the Emperor's orders for me to come here? I'll happily let him know. What's your name? Okay, I'll let him. Thank you, such and such. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 2. I'm gonna let him know that y'all feel like y'all know better than him. And I shouldn't be up in here. I will happily let him know that. Okay. Oh, yo, you want to step aside now? Thank you. I appreciate that. Move, heifers.
確実だ。食事をしないと人は死ぬ。我が子を失ってから生きる気力をなくしているんだろう。
They all give it out a side eye. I never noticed that. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop being mean.
Huh? 失礼いたします。
Kate.
前と同じ肌色。
Yeah. Now we don't learn that what's on her face is poisonous and was the reason her child is dead. This is the part right here.
妃に化粧をしているのはお前か。
ええ、そうよ。リファ様には美しくあってほしいもの。それが次女の務めですからね。全部リファ様のためよ。当たり前でしょ。
そうか。
Again, come on!
あ、バカに折檻するだけだよ。
Pull that heifer by her hair. Come on, Mau Mau. Yeah, breathe it in. Breathe it in.
そのうち全身に毒が回るだろう。よかったな。これでお前も綺麗になれるぞ。お主体するリファ様と同じだ。血の気の失せた肌と落ちくぼんだ眼下と食事も取れないような体。なんでこれが禁止されたか分かってんのか。
You killed her. I couldn't be quiet. I'm sorry, y'all.
リファ様が喜ぶと思った。
毒だっつってんだろうな。何も考えていない。自分が一番正しいと思って。誰が自分のガキ殺した毒を喜ぶんだよ。
Don't cry. Don't cry now. I'm gonna break my mic. Let me stop.
さっさと口をゆすいで顔も洗ってこい。おい、このままだと病人に触るだろ。この床もさっさと掃除しろ。
No. Oh! Take that heifer out. I don't care about her tears.
思った以上に悪かった。雑穀の粥を重湯に作り直し、無理やり口を開けて流し込み、ゆっくり嚥下させるのを繰り返す。あの時の次女は謹慎を言い渡されたと聞いた。
I'm gonna pause real quick. The fact that she was put into confinement was extremely lenient, because the fact that she continued to use a banned product on the emperor's high-ranking concubine, she should have been put to death. Not that I want death. I was satisfied with her getting the taste slapped out her mouth and all the mother heifers getting put in check. But I'm just saying, in a more historic way, she would have been put to death, because technically she poisoned the concubine. She was intentionally poisoning her because it was banned for a reason. Y'all hid that makeup knowing it was poison, but you're like, oh, we want her to always be beautiful, but you're killing her with the very thing that killed her son. Are you stupid? Apparently so. You deserved what you got. And honestly, I think before they put your tail in confinement, they should have flogged Joe. Finish that sentence how you want. But yeah. I'm happy about it, yeah. I said it. I'm happy. I'm happy she got what she got. She deserved a little more. Not death, but a little more. Okay.
おしろいはリファ様のために隠し置いていたものだったらしい。回収し損ねた宦官は鞭打ちの刑になったそうだ。
What I just say? So the eunuch got flogged, he basically got beat. I think she should have got beat too. Just saying. So what did I don't know. I'm gonna leave it alone. But yeah.
何か困ったことはないか？
What you want, my guy?
なんだ？何でも言ってみろ。そちらの方、人手が足りないから誰か頼む。みんな急いで完成させてくれ。はい。
蒸気風呂ですか。
汗をかかせるのが大事らしい。
どうされましたか？
どうしてあのまま死なせてくれないのか。
ならば食事を取らねばいいことです。
The fact that she would even ask that question lets you know that she is familiar with the cutthroat ways of the real palace. Basically, if you're from another concubine's crew, team, whatever you want to call them, basically you're plotting against the others. So she's like confused as you're from this one. Not only are you from another concubine one, but I don't slap the mess out of your concubine. I don't accused her of cursing my son, and now you're actually over here helping me. What's the catch, basically? And it's very sad that that's where her mind goes. But that's the reality of being a concubine in the emperor's palace. You know.
海をハムということは死にたくないからでしょう。2ヶ月ほど過ぎると、リファ様は一人で散歩できるまでになっていた。自尊心はあるが傲慢ではない。東宮のあれこれで嫌なお嬢様を想像していたのだが、実際は妃にふさわしい人格を持っていたようだ。それでは明日の早朝に辞させていただきます。
そう。
今後の食事のことやいくつかの注意点は次女に伝えてありますので。
ねえ、私はもう子はなせないのかしら。
わかりません。試してみればよろしいかと。
帝の寵愛はついえたのに。
ちょっと耳を貸していただけますか？
ええ。
See, back then they ain't teach them nothing.
それでは失礼いたします。リファ様に伝えた置き土産はかつて遊郭の姉ちゃんたちが教えてくれた秘術である。ただいま戻りました。
おかえりなさい。
マオマオ大丈夫？
She exhausted. She tired. She been working.
大変だったのね。
帝の勅命を一人でやり遂げるとはなかなかのものだな。
その後、翡翠宮への帝のお通りが極端に減った時期があった。
やっと睡眠。
See, and I promise you, see, she's not bad. Girlfriend's tired, okay?
マオマオが目を泳がせたのはまた別の話である。
Okay, that was episode number 4. I like how they intertwine the stories with it's not all mystery suspense. They have the obviously like the slow life, basically the daily life of the concubines. They have like the drama of it all. I think they intertwined it so well. I hope y'all understand why this is my favorite episode out of the whole first season, because them heifers got what they deserve. Except for that, she could have got a little more. The one y'all know the one I'm talking about. She could have got a little more. She should have got the same punishment as the eunuch who didn't collect the doggone powder. She should have got flogged as well, and then put into confinement. I wonder. They didn't say the eunuch was put to death, so he just got flogged and then put on. But the thing is, I also think, correct me if I'm wrong, I also believe that back in those times, like the flogging for the women technically could kill them depending on how many times they were flogged and what they were flogged with. I think they actually used wood paddles back then, and then you had two people on one side, and one would hit you as soon as they come up, the other one would hit you. So it's bop 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 bop. You just getting paddled basically, and depending on how many, it typically killed the women more than it killed the men because men were stronger. The women were decorations. But yes, so now we're going into episode 5 with another mystery type thing where a guy believe everybody thinking people cursed and ghosts and yes. So yeah, episode number 5. I will see you in the next one.